What's up, nerds? Welcome back. This is my second video of the night. This is going to go over the gacha system, and I'm going to actually do some pulls to try to get Cloud Sword on today. So I'm going to kind of mix in the reroll process in here just so I'm not making multiple videos and confusing anyone. So once you reach the world map screen, you've officially completed the first chapter of the game. So Primus Island, Autobots roll out, whatever you want to refer it to as. Once you've cleared this content and you see this screen, you have officially reached the end of Chapter 1. We're going to head back to the home page. When you complete Chapter 1, the game gives you 10,000 gems. 10,000 gems is equivalent to 2 10+1 pulls. So, here's some more gems. So, if you pre-registered, right, everyone and their mother pre-registered, you get 5,000, so that's a free pull. So we officially have 3 pulls right now, just off the top. I'm going to accept all the missions that give me more gems. So I'm going to speed through this stuff, talking about the characters get double XP. Alright, so this first draw, the All-Stars draw, is half off for the first pull. Again, in the previous video I talked about, in this video game, mobile game, you do not pull for characters, you pull for weapons. I don't know why it took me so long to get that one sentence out. You pull for weapons, so everyone has access to any character as long as you complete the prerequisites to get that character. But it's the weapons that really unlock them and unlock their true potential. So funny enough, the draw rates for a 5-star are 5%. So you have a 5% chance of getting one 5-star base and a 10+1 pull. If you do a 10+1 pull, you're guaranteed one. You're always guaranteed one 5-star base. And then there's the 4-star and 3-star. So you have a 5% chance of possibly getting another one. But if you're doing single pulls, that's where that 5%. So if you spend 500 gems, you're going, the expectation is you have a 5% chance to get a 5-star weapon. So the weekly draw until February 7th is going to be the enhancer for Warrior Light, which you have a 1 in 3 chance of getting from that relic ticket during the tutorial. Organix for Cloud, which is the incorrect spelling of Cloud's name. Oh my god, of Cloud's sword. I have such a hard time talking. And the Chocobo Blade for, oh my gosh, the name escapes me, for Bart's. It says it right there at the bottom, and I can't believe I forgot it. I think the Chocobo Blade looks the coolest because it looks like a Keyblade, and I really wish they would have gave Cloud a different weapon, but I get why they're doing that. They got to build up the hype for it. So the weapon that I'm going to be aiming for is Cloud's weapon. He does a lot of brave damage hit. I haven't looked too much into Bart's yet. This is my first time playing. But overlooking Cloud's skills in the as the game progresses at his level 60, his bravery is damaging. So it talks about if we have a 90% chance of receiving one of the gear. There's 25 characters peppered throughout. It's just a higher chance. There's no guarantee that you're going to get these weapons. It's a higher chance. It's a rate up process. If you happen to have gotten Dissidia NT for PlayStation 4, you have a code in it that allow you to get Cloud's Buster Sword, specifically from Dissidia NT. I don't have an access code for it, so I'm not able to get it, so I can't really do any research on it. So definitely want to check back to see if I am gonna look for it to see if anyone has an extra code or maybe something. I'm not gonna get into the Dissidia points, so I'm gonna go. There's co-op. We're super pumped for that. So this game wants to give you so much good information. All right. So we're gonna go to our present box. We have 5,000 registration gems. All right, cool beans. And then we have our 300 gems for the release campaign. So I don't know why I'm not finding it off the top. Here we are. So I'm accepting all these. So 50-50, right? Doesn't seem like a huge deal. 50, another 50. Okay, we're going up 200 now. And there's the 10,000 that we talked about. So, if you play through the storyline, if you play through the tutorial, once you get out past the world map and you go back here and you collect, you've done everything up to this point within this first week, you will have enough for 3 pulls and then a little extra. So we're gonna go right over to where the gacha is. So we're gonna click draw. All right, so we have 2, right? We have 2 banners right now. We have the campaign banner, which gives a random selection. We're guaranteed 1 5-star base, right? It's even popping up in our faces. We are guaranteed a 1 5-star base. And on here, we're guaranteed a 5-star base for a 5,000. So at first, we're gonna do this draw. It's 2,500. So we're going to increase the energy, and we're gonna try to. We're really looking for Cloud right here. I also getting a dupe item of a 5-star isn't necessarily bad. If I get 2 of the same item, they're both gonna. The CP across the board for every character is 15. If you get 2 weapons of the same, that CP is going to go up, that weapon's going to become stronger, that weapon's going to give you innate abilities, a higher affinity, and more stat boost. So, we click it, right, we go around the orb. I don't have a cool thing to do. Okay, we got a 3-star, we got another 3. Okay, you know, we're really looking for the 4s and the 5s. I'm getting a lot of 3s right now. Okay, we bumped it up. Y'shtola's branch. Shadow, another branch. Okay, Saz's gun. Okay, so not the greatest pull. Again, no CP is gonna go over 15 for weapons right now. At least not the rerolls that I've done. Nice. So we got dark armor. This weapon, aim boost up, attack duration plus self, 4 turns defense up when target has debuff. Okay, I'm not going to use Saz as much, so all in all, that was not a good pull in my opinion. This is the one that we want to focus on. This is the one that we want to get Cloud's sword. And now this is personal. Cloud's going to be a high tier character throughout the duration of this game. So is Warrior Light. I don't know too much about Bart's. I'm definitely going to start looking towards what the JP version did, and what characters really have the potential. So here we go. We're going for our first 5,000 gem pull. All right, we're starting out the same way we did with the first pull. Okay, more. Okay, we are at a lot of 3-star bases. A lot. Okay, moving up to the 4s now. Okay, a barrette. That double. Okay, we got a dupe of Warrior Light sword. So good, not great, right? So good, not great. When I put this, this cannot go onto any other. This weapon cannot go onto another individual. So I might as well incorporate it to the other blade. It's going to make it better. It's going to make the affinity better. It's going to give me a higher stat boost when I equip it to Warrior Light. So, we're going to jump back in here again. Alright, it's blue. Okay, so let's see if we can get a little bit more of the 4-star bases. There's nothing wrong with 4-star bases. You can dupe those together. Same thing with 3-star base, but it's going to take a lot more. As you can see, these weapons are very generic in nature. But the 4-star bases, that's the Shinra beta. That's Warrior Light. That's an eye patch of someone. That's your looks like Y'shtola. Sweet. Yes. So we got Cloud Sword, right? So again, we have a 5% chance of getting weapons or getting a 5-star base weapon. And as you can see, it's difficult. I'm guaranteed 1 every single time. So I got 1 of Cloud's weapon. Just for the purpose of the video, we're gonna do 1 last pull. So we've gotten 3 5-star bases, so you're guaranteed that each time. But we have potential for 1 more. All right. This is the last one. All right. Give me all your energy. I am grabbing onto Warrior Light's belt. All right. So we got a dunce hat, a samurai blade, some generic armor, scholar robe. Okay. Cloud sword. All right. It's potential to bump it up. Furion. I am not sure who that is. Cloud sword. Okay, now we're getting extra 5 stars. I got the Choco Blade for Bart's. So I've gotten 3. So I got 3 on that one. So not only can I triple, I can almost fully limit break the Warrior Light sword, but I also have the Choco Blade, double hand boost, extra boost with mastery. That's I had no idea that was the affinity ability for Bart's, for butts. And then, so now I can make my Cloud even stronger, and that's the intention. And Cloud needs to be the strongest person in my party. I also have these weapons, right? So Cloud's Buster Sword. I can put these weapons together and have the ability to almost get it to a 5-star if it has that ability. So all in all, those weren't the worst pulls. That last pull really saved it by getting 3 stars. Typically, I get a lot more hype during that process, but I've re-rolled a few times in this game just to try to get my bearing with it. So you definitely starting out in this game, you definitely want to do a multi-draw and maybe throw 5,000 or 2 in here. Early game content, you can beat it pretty much with 4-star weapons. The 5-star weapons weren't introduced until JP until later on. Global and JP are different, but they, we have some of the reflections that JP had before us. All in all, those aren't the greatest pulls. I would continue through the game. However, I do want to save at least 5,000. So I might re-roll. So specifically with re-rolling in this game, it's not terribly difficult. It's just long. The tutorial video that I made about the combat system, you're gonna have to go through that entire process. So where that map showed, that's where you can go in here, collect the 10,000 extra on top of everything, and do all your pulls. If we head to quests, you're gonna have to complete this entire map. Once you complete the entire map, starting from down here, you have to go through every level, get every character, do every sub quest. Once you get done with that, you're gonna go to this last gold knight, which is just a marker. Once that's finished, do your rolls. Once you're happy or confident with those, then by all means, please link your Facebook account, because again, if I cannot play this account on my mobile phone unless it's linked to my Facebook. As of right now, my gems on my Android, which is on the emulator that I'm playing, does not transfer over to my iOS phone, my mobile phone. So keep that in mind. If you do pulls on one, the characters will come over, but not the gems. So don't think you can play it on the emulator or on an Android, and then I'm getting a new phone. I'm gonna transfer over to iOS. So just please keep that in mind. Again, in my last video, this is my second video up today. Hopefully this helps you guys out, gives you guys some information about what's going on. I didn't go too in depth with 4-star or 3-star equipment bases. I just kind of want to get my information out there to see if anyone wants to dive deep into it. If you guys enjoy the content, if you love hearing me stutter and struggle through saying words. Again, I'll be streaming tomorrow, 5:30 Pacific Standard Time. I'll be streaming this game as well as Final Fantasy Brave Exvius. Like before, please like, comment, and subscribe. I look at every comment. I do want to hear what you guys want to see. If I miss something or you guys want more emphasis on something, by all means, please let me know. I'm a huge fan of constructive criticism. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. All the nerds are dope. Everyone stay swole. Press the stop recording button right now.